told her that.
Welcome back to the channel. What are we going to do?
Wake up.
Yeah, we need to wake up. So it's Saturday morning. It is the day before this video is coming out.
As always.
We haven't done the Mali video yet because there's a lot of footage to sift through.
There is. We were very camera happy, weren't we, at the Mali?
Although Emily had a really good time and she keeps watching all the footage back over and over again. So
best weekend.
It should be a good video.
Best weekend.
But we are very close now. We've got the engine covers off, which are on the bench over there, ready to be polished.
You got yourself a new sander, didn't you?
Yeah, because you need a sander if you're going to be polishing engine cases. So we need to get Jules' bike back in, get the tank off, get that ready, and then engine on the floor, put it in the bike.
Yeah.
Simple. What did you just say to me?
I said I'm trying to not think that whilst I'm doing this, Jules is probably out on a nice fancy photo shoot, wearing lovely dresses, with her hair done nice, and her Charlotte Tilbury makeup all nice.
Yep.
I'm covered in grease from the bloody swinging arm.
That's what we do. So the question is, what do you use your GT85 for?
I haven't got GT85, I've got OB41.
Not UB40.
UB40.
What's happened here? We're doing an engine change.
Yes, but you see, we're waiting on parts from Triumph, so we had to find something to do with ourselves whilst we waited. And
bits everywhere.
We had a plan of how to put the engine back in whilst we were waiting for the parts, because we can do the job on the bike. But because there's only two of us, putting the engine back in was a bit difficult. So we're just making the bike lighter by removing the dirt.
So by making the bike lighter,
we can put the engine back in and it's just going to go, and then we're going to do that thing where people click their fingers.
It's a running bike.
And yeah.
But yeah, I think it's given us access to a lot of the other stuff that just has never been cleaned or touched, which seems to be what we do. So,
there's that, but you've also discovered a few things that aren't as they should be, which makes your eye twitch.
Yeah, a lot of over-torqued bolts and things not, quite right. So looks like we're, for the most part, except for the steering and the wiring harness, we're probably going to end up building a complete motorcycle. And I imagine, I don't know what the cycle time was for building a Triumph in the factory.
I'm not messing about, because this will be back together before I go out tonight.
She said that.
If it's not, it'll be near as damn it, because it'll definitely be done by tomorrow. I'm not having all bits everywhere.
Let's see. They've got a bike that I've just seen that Emily hasn't seen.
Oh, that's
that you really like.
Not the turquoisey one that we saw. That's like what we saw at the show.
No, you ready?
I'm ready.
You get all excited. You don't normally get excited about bikes like a lot.
At all. Hate them. Don't know why I spend any time with them.
What's over there? What's over there, Emily?
A bike I don't own. When I've like learned better with Tater bike, this is what I would upgrade to.
It's there, isn't it?
It is, but I don't want the front to look like that. I wouldn't have all this plastic, I would just change that a little bit.
Yeah.
For me.
Put a springer on it.
But yeah, I would upgrade to this. But with the front looking a bit more like rubber.
Should we get some parts? Landing time.
Powered by Milkshake
Milkshake and 5 guys.
and cups of tea.
We need to get that from there down to here and into there.
I'm going to suggest we move this wheel.
Yeah. So the long bolts, which are on the shelf over there. Right?
Do they need a clean?
No, but they're going. One's in here, and one's in here.
Yep.
They're going from this side.
The left side of the bike because you're on it? Yeah.
Through.
Okay. Are you telling me that because that's my job?
You're going to put the bolts in.
Okay.
I've checked. I can lift that as it is.
The frame?
Yeah. With the forks onto the engine. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this engine on our lift stand. I'm going to wheel it over there. I'm going to lift the bike on top of it. And then you're going to put the bolts in. And it's going to be seamless. Perfectly seamless. Okay? Are you ready?
There's some delusional planning there, isn't there?
No, I think this is seamless, and I think everybody who's watching this video are going to believe that this is entirely possible.
The muscles out for all of this lifting.
Okay, ready? Whatever's going to work for you.
Drinking my cup of tea.
You're not having that cup of tea.
Because I'm not upsetting Joe's audio, because apparently the swallowing is too loud.
I'm saving you from listening to that. And me from editing. Don't look at it like you're going to drink it. Anyway, this escalated very quickly. We were trying to find an easier way to put the engine in the frame. We didn't want to have it all on janky stands. And there were some other points that
There was bits that made your eye twitch, weren't there? And as with anything Joe does that's related to motorbikes, he has a very precise right and wrong and yes and no and black and white line with bikes. Doesn't transfer to the rest of his life.
Doesn't.
Just his bikes. And so there was a couple of things as we were making a space for gravity to help us move the engine. Noticed some things that
there's like seals in the wheels, wheel bearing seals, they're rhymed. They are done for. You can see where they've been let a little bit of water in. It's quite good that we actually took them out as well because the axles were somewhat difficult to get out.
Yeah, they were dry.
So, yeah, all of them sort of bits. We wanted to check the brakes as well.
That was on the list anyway, yeah.
So, having the wheels out, we've got to do something about these gaiters because they're all perished. So I think the forks will end up dropping out. probably end up changing the fork oil, servicing that while we're here. I mean, essentially it's turned into a rebuild. This engine swap. But
it's hard though. It's like anything. Whenever we do any renovation in the house, and you guys probably know this yourself, you start one thing and you think, well, while I'm here and whilst this looks like this, I'll just, and it's that sentence, isn't it? I'll just,
yeah,
just,
do that
and
bit as well.
Then you end up in this boat. But
Yeah. I mean, it came apart really easily. I mean, we're quite versed in these T100s now, so
definitely.
I don't think it'd be too bad to put back together.
No, and I'm really pleased with people of the internet because I said to Joe, I said, it doesn't really look like a motorbike anymore when you pull it apart this much. And through some creative suggestions of what I could call it, I've settled now, with your help, on motorbones. I'm really pleased about it. Tickled me all afternoon.
Motorbones. But yeah, it's making moves forward. I think the next video we'll get the covers finished up.
Yes, I have still been polishing them. They're taking a bit longer than I anticipated, as does everything.
After we got the engine in, I spent quite a bit of time lying on the floor here, which you put some posts out about, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Degreasing the underneath and getting that painted, because we only painted from top off the crankcases.
That was not going to be my job.
No. So we've done that, so it's now ready to have the starter motor fitted. And got that set of seals to do, a few bits, but yeah.
Yeah, it's getting there.
That'll be in the next episode, I think. I've got the Mally to edit as well.
You have got the Mally to edit. You've got a lot on your plate.
I have. You've got an easy week.
I've got a really easy week. Because I manifest myself a calm lifestyle. I don't live in this chaos bubble that you create. I have just got to go and drive around Burton so that I know the speed limits on certain roads, because that's what kept tripping me up when I was doing my Mod 2 practice.
Yeah.
Sticking to the speed limit.
So potentially in the next video, somebody
might have passed.
might be a motorcyclist.
I might have passed.
So,
It's a big might, but I might have done
and
it.
you've got some work to do on your project. Both projects.
Yeah, my head gasket went on the Tato bike. There was a lot of smoke pouring out of it.
So yeah, work to do. But thank you for joining us in this one. And we will definitely see you in the next one.
Yeah.